first episode of the party the party chats sig- sorry. This is the first episode of the 360 party chat, bro. So I mean, I guess we just talk a little bit about ourselves, right?
Yeah, bro. If you wanna go ahead and go first, or
Yeah. I mean, um I think I'll call the episode like welcome to the party just so it's like the introduction, the pilot. I've been working on like a couple thumbnails and stuff too that I'll show you after we're done recording and stuff
but
like that. But I guess yeah. So um, for those listening, I'm Fellow. I'm here with
the head Clover himself, I'm here.
yeah, and we are starting a podcast where we talk about random stuff that has something to do with nostalgia. So I'll give my side of a background, and I guess after you could just give your side, and then from there we could just talk about random shit about YouTube and whatnot. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Just talk about whatever, why we're here, what we're doing, and the reasoning why, I guess, behind, and just basically talk about what got us to this point making this podcast. So um, honestly, Head Clover, why don't you go first, bro? Why don't you
Yeah,
go
man.
first? Yeah.
I'll go first. So basically, I do YouTube. Basically, I go under the alias Head Clover. I pretty much just make basically like advice videos, gaming videos, but mostly just advice, giving advice, going from past experiences or just
Mm,
whatever
yeah.
want the
Mhm.
answers to if I would ask for advice or something along those lines. But pretty much essentially really all I really do
Mhm.
for the most part, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and like that's what we started. That's how we met, right? Is we did these commentary advice videos, and I know we spoke about it a little bit before, like we when we were talking about like doing the pod, like how like my side of things, like I started we me and you started like literally, I think like we were like only a few subscribers away from each other, and then I kind of deemed down on doing freaking advice videos and all that stuff and doing more documented stuff. And honestly, yeah, I kind of miss that community a little bit, but yeah, so it's that's how we basically, I mean, met, and that's what we're basically at, right?
Yeah,
But
so
mm,
pretty much up to this point, yeah, pretty much we just met kind of
mm,
doing around the same type of content and stuff like that. So pretty much
yeah,
kind of just went from there. I
yeah.
think yeah, one of our first conversations is actually about talking about a podcast.
Yes. So for the longest time, when I guess when we first started talking, I mean, we were literally talking about this the other day, right? Like we were saying, like I was saying, like when I messaged you, I said something like, "Yo, bro, like I was thinking about this crazy idea. I don't know if you're down." Because I thought, I'll be honest with you, like I don't know anyone else in this YouTube community. Like, yeah, like I talked to a few other YouTubers within the same community, like on comments and Discord, but like the only person that I know, like I guess you could say to an extent, like well, or I can kind of like get along with pretty easily is you, right? Because we've talked a few times before, we've played, and we've just been pretty transparent with our conversations. And you know, you had this idea of wanting to do a podcast with your friends, and I was like, huh, like that's like a great idea, right? Because like I wanted to do the same thing, but you know, it's kind of hard. You know, I didn't want to do it back then because I think that back then I had only like 100 subscribers or something, and I feel like I wasn't established, or even under 100 or some shit like that. That I just wasn't. I felt like I wasn't established enough to build that community yet. But now, like, I have, a solid community and all that now, and you as well. And I think that it's just something good for, I guess, our viewers to kind of combine with each other and just kind of get to know us from that personal level, right?
Yeah, I totally agree. Like I told you before, I always wanted to do a podcast, kind of before the YouTube stuff, but I think at
Mm-hmm.
that time I wasn't there, I think mentally, not mentally, but like, like there
Yeah.
where I was intrigued and as interested,
Yeah.
as I am now.
Yeah.
So I never really took that leap of faith yeah, pretty much until you hit me up, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about taking a risk, right? Like, obviously, if I wouldn't have hit you up for that idea, I mean, who knows, right? But I knew you'd be the right guy to do it because that's something that, you wanted to do, but you know, you have that uncertainty and I have that uncertainty, right? So it's all about like us being like, all right, fuck it, let's just do it, right? You know, like
Exactly.
I didn't even make the channel until I got the green light from you when you were like, hey, like I'm gonna do this. I texted you like the day that I texted you, you got back to me not long after, and I boom, then I opened that channel, and then like the reasoning, the name behind it too, that I decided to call it that because it's like a party chat, right? Like right now, what we're doing is like if we were in a party chat, we're just talking. That's what a party chat is on the Xbox. So
Exactly.
that's why I called it that. But I feel like there was a lot of people calling their things like party chat or whatever. So I think adding the 360 to it makes it clear and known that this is like a pure nostalgic type of thing, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's able to bring in the amount of people who's interested still in this old school type of stuff, or who just remember the community as a whole.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Like honestly, but I think one of the things I also wanted to talk about is in their first EP is what was the first COD game that you played? Like, what got you into playing Call of Duty? You know, the COD games you play specifically. Like, how did you get into it? Like, and if you remember, like, how old were you when you got into them?
I think I'm not gonna lie, man. I think I was like I was in elementary school for sure. I
Yeah,
wouldn't say it was
same, same.
MW2. MW2 was the first game that I played. I remember like having a PlayStation, but like we never had online or anything like that. So I remember just playing
Yeah,
the campaign
mm,
over and over and
yeah,
over, like back on the PS3 and doing like Spec Ops.
yeah.
But I mean, and then I had a friend who lived across the street from me as well. He like his dad introduced me to like online gaming, so he had like a
Mhm.
headset and like stuff like that during that time where it wasn't like as popular as it is now. So like from there, they kind of showed me like how to play online, and then from there, like the previous CODs or no, the CODs after that pretty much came out, and then I kind of was
Yeah.
just hooked at that point.
Do you know what year it was? Like around what year you started playing?
I think yeah, like probably like middle of like 2009.
Oh shit, yeah.
I had played the original COD 4 back then, like with my cousins, but it was just like
Yeah.
split screen. Like I
Mhm.
didn't even know what I was playing yet.
Yeah. Yeah. If I remember, like for me, is I think the earliest COD I think I played was like Call of Duty 3, but it was like a demo. But then after that, I think I played Black Ops 1, and I think I played it like when it came out, and if I'm correct, that was 2010, right? So like I think I
Yeah,
remember playing it in 2010 when it came out, and like you were saying, like you played the campaign. That's all I would do, and I did that too with like Black Ops 2 as well, bro. Like I played the shit out of like the campaigns for those games. Like I don't even know why, and like part of me wishes that I got really into the online of BO2, like at its like core when it first came out. Like bro, like yeah, I played like BO2 when it came out. Obviously, like I got it for that Christmas, but bro, like I kind of didn't play the multiplayer much and just really liked playing the campaign. And then like I think almost a year after the game came out is when I actually started playing it because of like the FaZe clan and shit like that, right? So I was like, fuck it. And honestly, like Modern Warfare like 3, I remember in between that Black Ops, those Black Ops games, bro. I hated Modern Warfare, bro. Like I know that's a controversial take, but I never liked as a kid like the Modern Warfare series,
I,
especially
I
3 for some reason.
I enjoyed playing them. I played funny enough, I pre-ordered MW3. I pre-ordered
Mm.
that one. I
Yeah.
remember like asking my grandma to let me stay home so that way
Yeah.
she can pick it up for me the next morning and so I can play all day.
Yeah. I
But
remember.
yeah, I had pre-ordered
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. I think my dad got it for me at this old store called Future Shop. If you know, you know. Like it's like some Best Buy Canadian one though. And I just remember going to the store and like my vague memory is of like him just being like, "Yo, don't tell your mother," you know, like, because obviously it's like 2011, bro. I don't even know how old I am back then. Like, I must be like 10 or 9 or some shit, right? So I'm like playing these games, like, bro. I wasn't even allowed to play GTA, bro, back in the day. So like, my dad put me on at a really early age. Like, he's just like, "Yo, you play this." I mean, the first shooter game I played was Halo 2. You know, like, but I never played the Halo games like multiplayer specifically ever compared to Call of Duty. Like I played a lot of the campaigns of like Halo, just like COD, but like honestly, bro, I never played the multiplayer like that. And Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I kind of went with the COD route just because, like, come on, Black Ops 2, right? It's like so fucking iconic.
Yeah, I tried playing Halo. I was just never good at it, so that's why
It
I
was
just never
hard,
like
bro.
played it. Yeah, it was definitely hard. That's why I was never good at it, so that's why I think I never really got into it. But I'm sure like if I was good at Halo, I probably would have just stuck to it
Yeah,
for sure, like over COD.
I mean, bro, like that's the thing, right? Like with shooter games, it's like there's always a specific one you end up sticking with, right? Like I find there's gonna be the kids that grow up to be like the Halo kids, and then and I find that those are like a lot of the older, people that are more towards in their 30s compared to like people that are our age, like early 20s, maybe reaching mid, who knows, like are just really into COD.
Yeah, COD is definitely a lot different than what it is or what it was
Yeah.
back then, for sure.
And honestly, I wanted to talk about this because like I made a video recently on Black Ops 7 over analyzing it. And bro, like what's your thoughts on the new BO7 cuz it is related to BO2. So what do you think about that, bro?
So obviously, for sure, I'm gonna just get it just because I just play every Call of Duty. That's just what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Um, but from like what I think about the game, I did watch the trailer and stuff. I did watch your video too. That I think I was in your live for a little bit too in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
Um, but from what I've seen, I mean, it looks like a good game. I mean, for me, like at this
Yeah.
point, I mean,
Yeah.
for me personally, from this point, like these Call of Duties that come out now, like they're just kind of like it's for us. Like for me, I made a video on it too. For me personally, I think it's
Mhm.
kind of pointless because
Mhm.
it's like the whole like modern MW2, MW3 thing where it's just gonna be Black Ops 6, but it's Black Ops 7 just gonna fix everything that they should have done. That's just my take on it.
Yeah.
But I think for like it being as a game as a whole, obviously it's gonna have a bunch of people playing. It's gonna generate a bunch of attraction and money like it always does. Um,
Yeah.
the game doesn't look bad. I mean, obviously the graphics look pretty up to date, look pretty good. The
Mhm.
movement is probably gonna feel real smooth. Obviously
Mhm.
we're getting some remasters of some old fan favorite maps and guns.
Yeah.
The
True.
campaign, I don't know what they do with the campaign. That's the only thing I honestly that's the only thing I would say that throws me off. From watching the
Yeah.
trailer, like that the giant guy and all that like
Yeah.
mental psych stuff is pretty well it's pretty wild to see. But
Cuz
other than that, I
yeah.
mean I'm pretty sure it's gonna feel like Black Ops 6. I'm assuming a lot more updated and better, but
Yeah.
I'm
Are
sure
you a
that's what it's
fan of
gonna
Black
be
Ops
anyway.
6? Like I know you play Warzone, so are you a fan of BO6?
I wouldn't not okay, so it's just the fact that I don't have a lot of other games to play, so that's
Mhm.
like all I really play. But like
Yeah.
I don't really touch Black Ops 6 anymore. It's more just Warzone,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
But like Black Ops 6, like I mean, I have the mastery camo, I've max prestige, like that's I'm done, like I have nothing
Yeah.
else to do. So I just play
Yeah.
Warzone now on my free
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, honestly, I couldn't like I think I played for the first like for me when this is a new COD game, like nowadays I play it for a long time, like a month or two, maybe 3, and I need to take a break from it, but I'll still play it a couple times this week maybe. Maybe not even. I won't play for a little bit, but bro, for
Yeah,
Black
for
Ops
sure.
6, yeah. But for Black
Like
Ops
for
6,
sure
bro.
when the game go ahead, go ahead.
No, no, sorry. For Black Ops 6, like, bro, like, I uninstalled that shit in, like, November or something, or December. I can't go back. Like, I've tried it the other day. I can't. It's just, it's not. It's like I went back to the past. Like, I started doing this YouTube, bro. Like, the minute that I started doing this YouTube, like, I think, like, less than a month prior, that was the last time I played Black Ops 6. And I haven't touched it until recently. So, like, ever since I started my channel, I went back to the older games, right? So like I got so much more used to Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, like shit like that, like the classic ones, and like I installed like bro, I can't go back. It's like if I went to the past and then I'm stuck there, bro. Like I just don't like I used to like slide canceling. And I know it sounds very like a bit it's not a big deal, but like bro, like I prefer the Black Ops 2 movement, which is like just sprinting, no double sprinting, no slide canceling, over what we have today, right? Because it makes the game not just like a lot, like I like the game fast paced, but it's not too fast, right? It's not an ADHD shooter as what it is now, right?
Yeah, I've seen people call it what do they call it? They call us movement adrenaline junkies. That's what
Yeah,
they call us.
literally, bro. Like it's like what the fuck? Like you're playing a game that's supposed to have like this war, like setting to it. Like you look at like Call of Duty World at War, bro, and like that you even made a video on that. Like that shit is dark as fuck, right? Like that's a dark
Yeah.
ass game, right? So like for and then you look at Black Ops 6, bro. You got like Beavis and Butthead, American Dad and shit in it. And I mean, I guess like to me, like I don't know if you heard, but apparently the cross progression like cosmetic is not happening anymore for Black Ops 7.
Yeah, I've seen that. They're
Mm,
gonna so they're supposedly what they said is they're gonna keep the basically the bundles they're gonna put out for Black Ops 7, they're gonna keep them just I
yeah,
don't know to fit the
Gobblegums,
setting
right?
of that game. They're
Yeah,
gonna have it fit the setting of that game, and then everything else is gonna be cross. It's gonna be transferred over for Warzone only.
yeah. But like the thing is with that is like people are saying Call of Duty's back because of this, but I think the broader situation with Call of Duty nowadays is the skill based matchmaking.
Well, yeah. So I think what the problem is it's a kind of weird dilemma. So I think the problem is like if you've been playing Call of Duty year round for the last like
Yeah,
what over 10 years, you know that this whole cosmetic thing has been a problem since like literally once they implemented supply drops. Like you're literally probably spending more
yeah,
money on supply drops than what you're
yeah,
spending on now on these bundles that they put out.
yeah.
And like think about it, bro. In Advanced Warfare, you had that gingerbread outfit, you
Oh
had like all
yeah,
this, and you would have to pay for that stuff, bro. Like the freaking supply drops, and that wasn't even guaranteed
yeah.
at that.
You know what's ironic
And
that
that's right.
yeah. No, go ahead.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I
Oh
lost
my
my
bad.
train of thought.
Fuck.
No,
Uh,
you're good.
um, you mentioned the gingerbread, bro. Like that. You know, like that was made by some kid that had like a terminally ill like cancer or some shit, and like
Yeah, I remember that.
and then people were like clowning on it, like saying like, "What the fuck is like this shit? Like Call of Duty's dead, lost its identity and shit." And I just remember like when they had to put out a statement, and then like everyone just took everything back they said. But like, yeah, but honestly,
But
bro,
even if it wasn't for
yeah,
that, like think if you think about it, bro, like even
mm,
with just like certain things they've done in the past, like if you remember when they started adding like the whole jump pack stuff, everyone
yeah,
said, "Oh, Call of Duty lost its identity because
yeah,
it's no longer boots on the ground or it's all space stuff now and it's too futuristic." And that's when at the
yeah,
time too, at that time people were saying COD had lost its identity too, which is
yeah.
pretty weird.
I mean, dude, like everyone, like I think when, like, okay, I think because we were having jetpack games, like I think it was like what 3 years in a row, like we went from like
Yeah, it was.
Advanced
I
Warfare,
think it
Black
was.
Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, and then 2017 it was World War II. So it's like I think people were tired of the same like okay, unironically it was the same game, and Call of Duty is always the same game. But what I mean is like the type of like theme and what the game is about, like what the I guess like what the movements and shit. And I'll say like Black Ops 3 did a really good job with like
That was
keeping
a
like
fun game.
yeah, like dude the movements for that game was perfect. But bro, like honestly though, like Infinite Warfare was just not it for me. Like it wasn't even about the movement, it was just about like the game's like colors and just overall like vibe. It just didn't feel like a Call of Duty game at that time for me. But I think but either way, going back to like, I think what we were talking about at the beginning, like more about ourselves, because I feel like we went way off
Oh
track.
yeah, definitely.
Oh,
That's
but I
what COD
mean,
does to you,
yeah,
bro.
bro, it's what caught. Yeah, yeah. Um, I wanted to say like, what got you into making YouTube? Like, why did you want to start like, and I'll answer this myself after, but like, why did you start doing YouTube yourself? Like, what motivated you to do it, and why did you do it?
Honestly, bro, I had the passion for like a while. I mean, at the time, I just never like, I never
Mm,
made, I guess I didn't really make it a high priority for myself at that time.
mm,
So like growing up, I've always wanted like since like even way back then, since like, like even elementary school, middle school, bro, or like I was trying, like I was doing trick shotting, I was watching FaZe, like those guys are really
yeah,
like pretty much the guys that influenced me to kind of like want to
Yeah.
make YouTube videos. So I had a YouTube channel, but like I couldn't record. So like if any of my friends had like HD PVRs, I would have them like record my clips and then send them to me, and I would just upload them.
Yeah.
So that's how I started at first. But I ended up losing that channel because I lost the information to it. But
Ah, shit.
essentially that's it was like yeah, like all the FaZe guys, like all the guys from SOAR and at the time like Dare, Obey, and like all those trick shotting teams, like those are the guys that kind of like influenced me. And I remember like going back to school and like telling all my friends and then getting them hooked up on that, like
Yeah.
on all those guys too. And then they all got hooked on the trick shotting scene, bro. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy
Yeah,
times.
dude. I think we had pretty much similar things, bro. Like for me it was always the YouTube, bro. Like I started like I was on YouTube at a really young age, like before a new FaZe Clan, you know, like that Minecraft shit. Like Skyda's
Exactly.
Prime Skyda's Minecraft, fucking Vanos Gaming, bro, like all those fucking dudes, bro, like PewDiePie, like obviously like you already know, but bro, like honestly, I like this. Like, I find it cool how like you and your boys had the trick shotting, bro. Because none of my friends, bro, were into that trick shotting shit. For some reason, like I was always a lone wolf when it came to doing that phase shit. Like, yeah, my friends were fans of phase, but we didn't talk about it like that. You know, like it was kind of something that I did kind of myself. And bro, like honestly, it's kind of unfortunate. And I wish I did play a lot more Call of Duty online, like free for all, try to do trick shots, but I sucked at it, bro. Like, I would say only in like the recent, like maybe like 2017 or something where I became good at it. But bro, yeah. But for me, that's basically like how I got into YouTube is basically the same story as you. Like I've always, bro, I've made so many channels. I mean, bro, like I've made so many different videos with my friends too when we were younger, like Nerf videos if you know Nerf guns and shit. Like
Yeah.
yeah, stuff like that, bro. Like, and I just remember like wanting to do Minecraft shit because like that's what we used to play all the time, right? So like I remember doing like a Minecraft channel that I don't even know, like it's probably still somewhere on YouTube, but like I can't even find it. I've tried to look for it. Like I wanted to use AI to find it. I couldn't even find it, bro. Like it was so hard to find it. And I just can't find it. But either way, like that's not the point. Like I mean, fuck, like bro, I have this other YouTube channel like before I started like Your Astro Fellow,
Yeah.
and I basically what I did on that was, bro, I would just do meme videos. I don't know if you've ever seen like how to like this, and it's just a bunch of like brain rot, you know, like with music and shit, like um but that was like a thing like in 2017 2018. And if you know like Anthony Pitt 1, I don't know if you know any R6 Rainbow Six Siege YouTubers. um
Oh, dude, that's a whole nother playing field for
yeah,
me.
so that guy, like I would say like because like yes, this has nothing to do with like my current channel, but I would say like this is like what pioneered it for me, like for where I am today. So like, oh man, this might be a little bit of a long story, holy shit, but fucking like I just remember, bro, like I started like I really liked this video, so I was like I'll do the same. Played R6, made like one video, and bro, like my upload schedule on my old YouTube channel, I didn't have one. It was like whenever I was motivated, and it was more of an inside joke. I remember posting a trailer for like a how-to Fortnite something video, and it took me like nearly 5 or 4 years, I think, to like even release that full video because it was just a meme within my friend group at the time. So like I never had a core fan base, and I started TikTok well in 2022, and I did grow somewhat of a fan base, but it was never actually a core like um genuine fan base. And I'm like, you have you ever done a TikTok before?
I've made a couple, but I haven't. I don't really use it to be
Yeah,
honest.
so with TikTok, the thing is, bro, like if you were to, let's just say you were to do your videos on that one, I don't even think you would be. I mean, maybe you could get good engagement, but the people following you would literally not even be like people that would care about. Like it's not real fans. So how I see is that YouTube is the most genuine and most organic way to build a actual community because it's people investing in you. Like if I were to like follow you on TikTok, like I'm gonna forget your video in the next 5 scrolls. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah. So I did TikTok for a little bit, and I just think that like when I did TikTok, bro, like it just wasn't really it for me. Like the videos were a lot more effort, like a lot of editing, and I like editing. Like that's what I like, bro. 90% of the things I do for my channel now is editing, right? Because like I have to make like these long documentaries or long commentary videos, that are edited and stuff like that. So that's all I do. But that channel, my first channel, bro, like fuck, like it took days sometimes to edit like one single video because of the amount of shit I was putting in it and what it's demanding. And but I never grew from any of it, and TikTok was never genuine. And honestly, it's because I knew someone on TikTok that's pretty big, and so that's why like I was able to like get help in a way. And it's unfortunate, but like I am obviously very thankful. But yeah, I didn't really like grow a genuine fan base like and shit like that on that. So anyways, to long story short, I was scrolling, I was at my work, and or actually no, sorry, on TikTok before I even made one. There's this guy that was, I can't even find his channel anymore, bro, but like he does Destiny 2 videos and he quit. But he does advice shit. And for some reason ever since then there's the idea of doing that, but I just never really took a leap to do it. But then like I was scrolling on YouTube, and I think it was Raw Double B when he first started out. One of his videos, Black Ops 2, was recommended to me, and it was an advice, and I was like, ding ding ding, like that's an idea right there, like to do. So I knew him from the beginning, but I only knew him like with that community, and he had like 2K followers or 3 when I first started like seeing him. So like he's up there, right? Like his views and videos do so well, right? I don't know if you've seen them before.
I've seen a couple, but like not too much.
Yeah,
But he
so
has popped up in my suggestions in my like in my feed and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, I wouldn't mind getting him on here, but like literally, bro, like I just remember seeing like his video. I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna do one, and so like that's what I did. That's what I did. Like I just decided to do the same shit, and then here we are today. I mean, obviously certain things changed, but I guess that's kind of a thing for later on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so pretty much for me, like it's kind of the same thing where like at first I kind of just so I never saw myself doing these types of videos. Funny
Oh
enough, I
yeah,
always wanted to make videos, but I
yeah,
never thought it was
same.
gonna be like the
Mm-hmm.
videos I make now. I usually
Yeah,
was going for more of a
funny montage
basically
with your
just game
friends.
kind of like funnies and fouls. I don't know if you remember
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gandhi.
Mm-hmm.
He was in
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
red team.
Yeah.
I like watching him when I was
Yeah.
watching YouTube videos and stuff. But I usually like the people I was watching, they were mostly like gamers. Like I don't know if you remember like X Jaws with
Yeah, bro. Of course. Yeah.
KY Speedy, if you
Yeah.
remember
Speedy.
him.
Speedy was the first group YouTuber I've ever watched, like before Vanos, I find.
Yeah, I think so too. I remember watching like his troll videos. I watched
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Eugene Yackle. If you know, you
No.
know.
Yeah, that's a
Dude,
one.
yeah, he was hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, then fast forward a little bit. I mean, kind of like once I decided to kind of just put more effort and start buying the equipment for all this stuff, I literally
Mm-hmm.
I woke up one day
Yeah.
and was like, I'm gonna just make YouTube videos. So I literally went to Best Buy and bought a laptop. Literally,
Damn.
I was like, I'm gonna
Damn.
just buy a
Really?
laptop. Yeah. So
Fuck.
like when I used to make my first videos, bro, you know how you can stream on Xbox?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would literally stream on Xbox, sign into Twitch on my laptop, go to the VODs, download the VODs, and then take them to freaking to CapCut, and I
Mm-hmm.
would just do it like that, bro. And then so like I was able to talk, I would use my own mic, like my own headset, but I would
Yeah.
just mute the game, like I would just lower the gameplay so you can hear more of my voice, and that's how I would do it before like I got like all like my recording equipment, like my
Yeah.
mic and like my Elgato and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's how I would do it.
Yeah. How
But
much do you
randomly,
think
bro,
you?
like there's
Yeah. Sorry. Go
how
ahead.
much I spent.
Yeah. How much do you think you spent on like all your shit for YouTube? Because your laptop,
Um,
like that laptop, bro, that ain't cheap. Like, holy fuck,
yeah,
eh?
no. I want to say maybe if not a grand, then a little bit over a grand. My laptop wasn't too much. I got I got one for like 650. It's a pretty good one, basically for like what I need it for, like
Oh
nothing
yeah,
too
it's
crazy.
good. Holy fuck, yeah.
But and like pretty much everything else, like my mic was like $80.
Yeah.
I bought an Elgato that was like around like 250 or like
Yeah.
around there after like
Those are still
taxes. So that
expensive, eh? Holy fuck.
yeah, they're expensive, bro. I mean, I
Yeah.
bought like the 4K one,
Fair enough.
but yeah, I think that's so far that's all pretty much I bought. Everything else I pretty much already had just because like just from gaming regularly.
Yeah.
But that's all I really bought for like my whole YouTube setup. Obviously, I'm gonna upgrade and get a better mic here soon, and maybe get some other better things. But other
Yeah.
than that, like I think majority of like what I do pay for is like freaking like Sony Vegas, like premium and stuff like that. So I'm able to
Yeah.
use more stuff.
Do you use Premiere
But
Pro?
no, I don't use Premiere.
No. Yeah, so I know someone that doesn't even want their their Apple computer anymore. So bro, I was thinking of like buying it off of them, bro, and just editing on that. So and they have Premiere Pro on it. And so I was like, yo, like that shit might be the fucking motive, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, right? Cuz like isn't that like a fucking good ass editing software? So I don't know.
Yeah, what I
Yeah.
wanted to get first before I got this laptop was a MacBook, bro. But they're
Yeah.
expensive,
Oh,
bro.
bro, I
Super
know,
expensive.
man. They're fucking insane.
Yeah, they're easily like 12 to 1500, like easily, bro.
Yeah.
Easily.
I mean, dude, like all you need I find for like editing is like you said a laptop. But bro, like I use a desktop, bro. Like that shit is works fine on anything. You know, obviously if you edit on your phone that's a different story, but like honestly, a computer no matter what type of fucking it could be like a shitty Toshiba laptop, bro, you could still edit on that. Yeah, things might be
Exactly.
laggy and slow, but it still gets the job done if you know what you're doing.
Funny enough, I used to edit on my phone, bro, but that thing got so
Yeah.
frustrating. That's also
Oh,
like
dude.
was like I'm gonna
Yeah.
just go get a laptop, like it
Yeah.
was just I can't do it no more. I was like, dude, and I would try to do it like at work, like on my breaks and my lunch, and I was like, no, I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck that, bro.
Took my ass to freaking Best Buy, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting a laptop
Dropping a
now.
ban in there right now. Drop a fucking
Except,
ban.
yeah, easily.
I mean,
I was like,
yeah.
it was worth it though, bro. Like for sure. Like not only do I do this for like other people, but like just for like the passion that I have, bro. Like I like to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
of
it kind of like
course. Hmm.
helps the soul, so to say.
Yeah. Um, like I was saying, like, my like our videos, being, the same thing, or you're kind of doing what we both started doing at the beginning. Do you think you'll be dabbling in other shit other than advice videos? You think, like, how I did like a random
Yeah,
Mandela video? You think you'll dabble in something like that one day yourself?
I want to, bro, but honestly, like 100%, like I don't know like exactly
Mm,
like what I would get into entirely. I know right now that I have like a schedule where like I'll do like two advice videos, like not really like a day
mm,
schedule, but kind of like how I upload my videos. So
yeah,
it's basically like two advice videos whenever they come out, and then I'll pump out like whatever I want to like pump out after that. It could be like a
yeah,
Warzone. Like today I dropped a Warzone video, but that's because it was requested, you know what I mean? But it was
yeah,
way, way overdue.
yeah.
But I don't know. But I would like to. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty open to expanding and opening up, new opportunities and doors and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, because
But I would say
honestly,
right now
yeah.
everything's still a learning curve.
Yeah, because honestly, bro, like, I'm still learning myself, right? Like, I made one video that went crazy and shit.
Oh, you
And,
did. You did.
hmm
Congrats, bro.
oh,
Congrats.
yeah,
It's a big
thank you.
milestone.
Yeah, and
I was just
honestly,
looking at
like,
it, bro. It's
hmm
sitting at over like 300,000 views right now,
yeah,
bro. Showing my
yeah, it's like a
showing my
blessing.
girl.
Yeah. It's like a blessing, but a curse, because I love making advice videos, right? But I'm not able to really do that anymore on my channel because of like okay, so like I'm at 2,200 subs, and from the Mandela video alone, I literally got I think like 990 like subscribers if we want to be like accurate, and like that's basically like a like 40% of my followers on YouTube, like from one video, right? So this big video that by the time that this podcast, goes out, that video should be out by then. That video, the Fruitiger, it's called the fucking Exploring Fruitigo Arrow in Black Ops 2. It's the first time I say that, and it's not even like I'm not even done editing yet, but by the time this pod goes out, like I said, the video will be out. It's like a liminal space explored within Black Ops 2, right? And like Mandela is like just a weird topic that that you don't really see often, right? Like, you're not gonna look up on YouTube, like, you're not, if you I don't think anyone's ever seen like the strangest Mandela effects with an S at the end in Black Ops 2, right? I mean, there's the sign that was popular, but that's like BO2 Mandela effect. When we talk about multiple, like, that's a different thing, right? And that's what gets the ball rolling. But I honestly, it's kind of selfish to me to saying that it's a blessing and a curse. I mean, I think it's a blessing, and I'm so glad it did. But what comes with that is me having to change my content a lot more. Like, I haven't done an advice video, I think, since I've gotten 1,000 subscribers. And that's just a thank you video, but I kind of do give advice in that. And I kind of contradicted myself because I'm like, yo, bro, like, I'm going to keep the core values of the channel. But it's not something people want to see. Like, I was arguing in the comments with this one guy. And I wasn't arguing, but I was like, he was like saying like, I did a video with my buddy there, Hepatitis B4, and he's like, he basically said like, typical hater comment, like, we don't want to see this shit, like, but he was saying that, like, you have a momentum, and you have these new subscribers, you're getting a lot of views, like, why are you posting videos that aren't doing good? And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, if I get 100 views in a video, I'm going to complain. Like, 100 is still technically good, it is good. And I think that any number is good because out of those 100 people, right, you could change someone's life, right? If you make an advice video, regardless. So the thing is that comment ended up being one of the most correct things ever. And I hate to say it, but like, it's kind of true, right? Because I was gone on vacation, and after I posted my overanalyzing video on like cargo from BO2, bro, I dropped a like quality versus quantity advice type of video. It didn't even go over 100 views. And we're talking about a channel that had hit, like, that week, I had hit 2K, bro. Like, that shit says a lot about what people want when you think about it, right? Yeah, so
No, I feel you, bro. It definitely feels like, yeah, for sure. I mean, from your standpoint, bro, I would assume it puts you kind of in a box where kind of like you're put in a position where you have to pick or choose, either keep the momentum going or
yeah,
stop it and kind of just do what you're doing and kind of just hope to get lucky in a way, so to say. So I
yeah,
mean, I get where you're coming from that aspect, and like I get it too, because like there's some times where like I feel like I put a lot of time into these videos and they get no views, and there's times where like I feel like I kind of half-ass some of
yeah,
these videos, and those are the ones that kind of give me the views. Or those times where like I'll post a video and it literally gets like 20 views, and I'm like, bro, like,
yeah,
what the hell, you know what I mean?
yeah. Um, Honestly, though, like, it's kind of scary, though, when you think about it, right, bro? Because, like, YouTube is not something that's guaranteed for long term. I mean, what I mean is, like, yeah, we can stay consistent as much as we can when we do this shit, bro. But, like, every what goes up comes down, right? So, and like, what worries me about, like, by the time that, the video is not out yet, the one I've been working on, that's, I'm hyping up, it's not out right now, and I don't know how well that's gonna do, right? Like, I don't know if people are going to enjoy that. I don't know, right? So, I mean, I think people are. I mean, I'm gonna enjoy it. I am enjoying it, and I think it's something never spoken about the game before. So, I think it's pretty much one of the best videos I've ever made. But you never know how it could do, right? And imagine, like, I try to be optimistic, and usually my gut feeling is right when it comes to, like, I'm like, okay, bro, if I make an over-analyzing video on this map on Black Ops 2, it's going to get a lot of views because, like, one, it's one of my popular series on my channel, and two, like, it's going to be something that, like, people are going to, want to watch because it's nostalgic. So, yeah, I mean, that just comes with YouTube, though, like, stressors and shit like that. What about you, bro? Like, what do you think, like, from your own perspective, what stresses you out like the most when doing this shit?
Um, Honestly, just sometimes this is coming up with video ideas, bro. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I mean, most of the time, like, I mean, obviously, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like sometimes, like, yeah, I
Hmm.
do upload videos for like obviously for the views because that's not the only reason why I do it, but also like it's really just for myself, bro. And sometimes like if I can't come up with anything, I'm just like, damn, I feel like I kind of have like a writer's block, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, like what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, when it comes to just making videos, bro, it's just really just coming up with ideas because trying to be consistent, like especially when you put yourself in a position where where basically I'm holding myself to a high standard to keep this schedule kind of going, and it's kind of like, well, if I don't upload anything for 2 weeks, then it's like, how can I have not come up with anything in the last 2 weeks for me to make a video, you know? So I would say for the most part, it's just like just the creative process, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, what do you find like do you script your videos or do you kind of just wing it?
When I had first started making my first couple videos, I would like have a little notebook. If I had an idea, kind of just write it in the notebook and kind of just make bullet points based off that
Yeah.
idea. But in my
Yeah.
last, like maybe for like the last like 5 or 6 videos, bro, I just been winging it. Just kind of just I got more comfortable with talking on the mic and kind of just getting
Yeah.
into my zone. So now kind of everything is just literally off the dome now.
Yeah, bro. Like when I first started, bro, I never wrote a script for my shit, bro. Like other than like the not even over analyzing, bro. I don't even have a script. I hate scripts. Like that's one of the things like with my new video that I'm releasing, funny enough that I keep fucking talking about. But I have a script, full on
Yeah.
script for that. Like I fucking need to, bro. Like if I don't have a script and I'm just winging it, bro, like I might say some shit that's so inaccurate.
Well, yeah, when you're coming up to those over and analyzing your videos, bro, I would assume you would need a script or something because
Oh,
it's
hell
kind of
no,
like
bro.
a,
Like, bro, I find out a lot
yeah,
of shit like within like the map. Like, I play and record at the same time, bro. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't even actually fucking like it's. I'm not saying like this. It's not a bad thing, but it's more like I'm just as I'm going, I'm discovering things and I'm recording my reaction, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie. I do sometimes go before and look at everything, and then I go and record and kind of like do it all over again. But like sometimes, dude, I just wing it. Like the editing process for it takes hours sometimes because obviously I have to like re-say some shit because like oh I didn't like this part, and sometimes I have to cut because bro I try not to go over 15 minutes when I do these videos, and that's hard when it's an over analyzing because you're basically looking at every single detail there is in the map, right? So it's like holy fuck.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff to take in, bro. Some of these maps, they have a lot of things, and like you said, bro, there's times where like we've played these maps over and over and over again for multiple years, and we just like do not even notice the smallest thing or even the thing that's
Well,
literally
that's
right
the
in front
thing,
of us.
right? Like you take the least important ideas or the least important details of something and you make it turn into a video. And that's my advice for a lot of the people that want to do videos that are very like specific, like my niche is like, bro, think about one of the things you love the most. You love YouTube, right? All right. All right. What do you like to watch on YouTube? Well, you like to watch maybe something that's documentary type of video, something that's like a random video. I don't know. Just something that's more unique. Unique, and when I say unique, I mean something that's so specific that the title in what it's about outstands from everything else that's on your featured page or subscription box. And you know, you're not gonna, I've never seen someone doing over analyzing this from Black Ops 2. Never. I've never seen it. And I was like, why don't I just look at a Call of Duty map and make it into a video? Like, look at the most unimportant details and just talk about it. And honestly, that's what I think people are kind of not realizing with YouTube is there's so many things. Like you, for example, you like probably World at War, right? You could go like in the
Yeah.
campaign and look at like out of bounds areas or some shit that like it kind of like it's kind of like an over analyzing thing, but bro, you just look at certain specific things from that game. Like are like the guns being used in the campaign, are they accurate to the timeline of real life, right? of World War II or whatever the hell, or whatever it took place? Is it Vietnam? I have no clue. I never played
World
World
at
at War.
Wars and no, that one's in World War II, bro. So it's
World War
pretty
Two.
dark, pretty
Yeah.
gritty.
Yeah. So
That's
like,
why it was so dark.
you could like literally make a video like about like, are the guns used in World at War accurate to the real history of World War II, right? And so basically you're just looking at that shit and you're like, you make that video that might get you a lot of views, and that might make you like, coin something for your channel. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. I have ideas, bro. I think I just gotta act on them, you know. I
Yeah.
think that's like I think that's one of two, like one of my also biggest problems is just like being able to be, comfortable like
Right.
on the YouTube side, you know. Like
Hmm.
I know like even though I'm behind the screen, it's just I don't know, like sometimes it's
Yeah.
hard to be comfortable sometimes, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
it's all
weird.
about how people like receive your video, right? Because you don't know how people are gonna react to it, and like, you still do a lot of that. Because you're in the advice, those are the videos that you do, right? So it's like, am I going too personal talking about this about myself? Am I giving away too much personal information? Like, type of shit. And that's one of the things I worried about when did it too. What I used to do that shit too, bro. Honestly.
Oh yeah, no, I feel you because at the end of the day, it's all internet stuff, you know. You don't want to make
Yeah.
too much, but
Yeah, because you don't want to describe your
um,
life so much, like, yeah, we go through shit in life and we talk about it, but fuck, like, I kind of realize, like, I don't want to say too much about, like, what I go through in life, like, goddamn, like, fucking whole ass
yeah, no,
fucking,
I feel you.
yeah,
That's why like when I do them, like it's either like usually when I make these videos, some of it's from either like my own personal experience or just something like
yeah,
that I'm curious about or like or something that I feel like people should probably think about or that a lot of people are going through right now. Like a lot of people
mm,
right now, like they're stuck on their phones. A lot of
yeah,
people are like pretty like I wouldn't say depressed, but I feel like a lot of people right now are not really with everything going on are not as
mm,
happy as they should be, or they're
yeah,
maybe not getting the right
mm,
guidance. But right now, like pretty much, we're all pretty much set into like one pool, and kind of it's weird, bro, because I feel like everyone's just feeling the same thing right now,
yeah,
like to certain extents.
yeah, I agree, I definitely agree with you, and I think that, like, us making videos, I mean, I shouldn't say us because I haven't made advice videos in a while, but like, the videos that you put out and I put out back a few months ago, like, they speak not only to like people that are obviously older, but also like, bro, like, we're speaking to young adults that are our age or slightly younger that, you know, that sometimes need to hear it, right? Like, we're doing, like, when you think about like the games you play, they're comforting, right? Like, that's the whole point of it. And then you talk about shit, and it's just to that relatable like aspect of it. And I think that's why, like, our genre is like something that like does really good, like, obviously highs and lows because everyone has a different problem, right? So it's not like everybody's gonna click on your videos because, you know I mean, not everyone's going through a breakup, right? Someone's probably going through some breakup, and then someone's probably going through like a procrastination problem, right? So it's like two different things. And I think that, like, making those advice videos though, like, will reach a larger audience, right? Because people are always probably searching for problems they have. And I mean, we're always making videos about different problems, right, in our lives or just in people's lives in general, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
it's just it's just at the point at the time it's kind of just what most people are relating to at that time. It's kind of like
Mhm.
it's a hit or miss for sure, but I mean eventually like it's gonna come across depending on what that person is searching for sure.
Yeah. Um, I do want to keep things short for today because I want to keep this mainly like an introduction. Um, but like, what do you think your YouTube career will look like in like 5 years?
Hoping that it grows pretty big. I mean, I like to keep things pretty positive. I'm hoping that,
Hmm.
sooner or later I'm able to build like a good enough fan base where I'm able to kind of just, be
Hmm.
able to engage and conversate with my whole fan base and kind of just, have a good fan base, just like everyone
Yeah.
else, have a good, pretty positive community and
Hmm.
have a good thing flowing.
Yeah, bro. Facts. Couldn't agree more with that, bro.
What about you, man? You definitely
Oh
seen some
man,
things, man. How's
yeah.
that
I
for
mean,
you?
oh man, I mean it's great. I love the direction my channel's going in, and I mean my videos are like something so specific, and I feel like I can really experiment with the playground of like different, type of like documentary type videos, right? Like, I mean, I think the big breadwinner here is Mandela, Mandela effect, which I mean, hey, like that's awesome, but like I really want to get into different other videos that have something to do relating to these type of documentaries, strange things, liminal things. And so I'm honestly pretty hyped, for the future of what my channel has. I am going back to school, so I'm kind of worried about my upload schedule for the time being, but
But yeah, my boy's about to be
yeah.
mad cooked. I know. I just started a new job, bro. So I'm pretty cooked
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to be consistent as I can, but I might have to take a little bit. You know what though? I feel like if I take a break though longer, like not like I'm skipping a week, and I feel if I follow that same like schedule, and I do something about it, like I think I can make my videos even better quality within that like 2 week span. But it is
Oh
definitely
yeah,
some.
bro.
Yeah,
Where you don't feel rushed or anything, bro. You have enough
yeah,
time to have some. I
yeah.
mean, if you wait a couple of days, you have enough time to have some more ideas brew up and kind of get
Yeah,
some
that's the
more.
thing, right? Because I
Yeah,
write them down, bro. Like, I remember when I started doing the advice shit, bro. I have a list long of things that I wanted to make, videos I wanted to record about and shit, and like I still have a bunch of them. I should probably send that to you so you can make videos about that. Fuck, cause yeah,
I
bro.
I do the same thing, bro. I have this notebook just jotted things of like things I
Yeah,
want to make videos about.
yeah. But yo, like honestly, um, I think that this was a pretty good episode for introduction. We kind of just talked about random shit, but kind of talked about like what the future of this actually no, we haven't even talked about, but I think what we think for the future of this podcast is definitely just to like talk a lot more about certain things. I mean, this is our first episode, and I don't really know how podcasts are really supposed to go that well. I mean, I think you as well, you're not really sure either like how shit's supposed to go like that. But I mean, next week I think, or next time we upload, I mean, fuck, I have no clue when, but we do have a guest. I did contact Wheezy is Sleepy actually, and he's told
Oh,
me,
sweet, bro.
yeah, he is down for our second episode, bro. So I hope that
Good, bro.
we do
It'll
good
be
on
pretty
this one.
interesting, bro, because you
Yeah,
guys, you guys are pretty much in the same boat,
yeah,
especially coming from two different categories where
yeah,
he's also an advice, like a COD advice commentator, and then he's able to switch it up to the documentary thing as well. But for him, it's more of like a TV series,
yeah,
you know.
bro. Yeah, it'll be
So it'll
definitely
be interesting
interesting.
to see.
Yeah. But yo, bro, do you have anything you want to say, like, before send off or anything like that? Like, anything that people should be
Um,
expecting, like, for this channel?
just expect a lot of guests coming here soon, a lot of different topics,
Mm.
lots of different people from different areas,
Mm.
different sides of communities, and
Yeah,
just
facts.
expect some interesting conversations
Yeah, facts.
for sure.
Alrighty then. Well, I think that settles the first episode. I've been Fellow, and I'm joined here, or my co-host, Head Clover here, my boy, the GOAT
Yes, sir.
himself. So you can both check us out. Link in the description. I hope this episode was fire. Hope you got to learn some things. And I'll see you guys. And we will see you both. Oh, fuck. I fucked that up. We will see you guys. I'm so used to say I will see you guys next week, bro. Like, every time I record at the end, I always say the same shit. Like, and I'll see you guys next week. Stay smart. Like, I always say shit like that, bro. Like a fucking catch line. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah, bro. Like honestly, I feel like the stace, bro. Like I know that we were ending things, but the stay smart shit at the end was such a smart gimmick for me to do, bro, since the beginning. Just because like I was able to put it into like a fucking t-shirt.
Oh yeah, bro. I forgot you were doing clothes, bro. I should have brought it up.
Yeah. No. Honestly, you know what? By the time of this recording, we've actually donated 50%, or sorry, 60%. I decided to donate a little bit more than I said I would to the Kids Help Phone, and I honestly was going to announce that in the big video too. So I wanted to say like there was three things I wanted to talk about mainly. You know, the podcast that we're starting, the video, and also the charity to because we raised nearly $100 to be donated to a kids help phone for you know kids and teens that are going through depression, anxiety, and just overall mental health. Because honestly, the reason why I think that you and me started this shit was for mental reasons, right? Advice is for mental, it's all about for your to better your mental health. So I wanted to kind of still follow that same principle and donate to that. So 50% of the profits, or over 50% of the profits, went to the kids' cell phone, and I might do something for 3K. Who knows? But yeah, no, yeah, it's pretty good, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's awesome, bro. I'm telling you, you're able to grow a fan base enough to support you, bro, to be able to
Yeah,
donate that much to a certain friend
yeah,
that you want to donate to, bro. For
yeah,
sure, it's a blessing, bro.
yeah. But bro, I'll let you do the send off for the pod, bro.
Yeah, so this has been Head Clover and Fellow. Hope you guys enjoyed our first podcast. We got a special guest coming on the next podcast, so be on the lookout for that, and we'll be seeing you guys here shortly.
Yeah, stay
Peace.
smart. All right, that was good, bro. Like that wasn't even actually a bad episode.